Here's a quick update from the National Weather Service in La Crosse, covering the winter storm that'll be coming in later today and into tonight. Winter storm warnings continue for much of the region, with a few winter weather advisories out, and most of these warnings are in effect for the snow that will turn heavy, especially late in the day today into tonight. So when we talk about our highlights for today, most of the travel issues will be around or north of Interstate 90 as a snow band starts to set up. But tonight, snow will spread across much of the area and become quite heavy at times. And on Thursday, most of the snow will shift off to the east and be mainly a Wisconsin issue. The impacts that we're expecting, well, when the snow does pick up in earnest, especially tonight, it will be a heavy and wet snow. Travel will become difficult north of Interstate 90 today, and especially tonight, with snowfall rates in that 1 to 3 inches an hour rates, with a few thunderstorms possible, making things pretty difficult to move around. Thursday morning commute will also be quite messy and impacted. Taking a look at the radar from this Wednesday so far, we can see this first area of snow and even some sleet and rain has moved through parts of the area, but is starting to establish itself along and near the Interstate 90 corridor. Most of the snowfall from this initial band has been in that ½ to an inch mark, with most roads remaining wet. But as we look ahead in the predictions for tonight, you can see in the gray and purple colors, that's where the heaviest snow will be setting up. The green, mainly rain or even some thunderstorms, and a little bit of mix in between. That snow will start to set up mainly along and north of Interstate 90, and through the overnight hours become quite heavy as it switches over to snow in almost all areas. So we go into the day on Thursday. Again, most of this precipitation will move off to the east and snow will be ending from west to east. But during this process over the next 24 hours, northeast winds will continue to increase as the storm system approaches, and that could cause some drifting of snow. So kind of our summary again for today, we'll have some deterioration of travel conditions, but most roadways will probably remain wet, with most snow of around an inch or so along and north of Interstate 90. But tonight, the snow intensities will pick up, visibilities will decrease, and hourly snow rates will exceed 1 inch per hour. We'll see several inches of snow, the primary focus along the Minnesota-Iowa state line into central Wisconsin, and our snow total range is still anywhere from that 6 to as much as a foot in much of the region. So that is kind of a summary. We urge you to check our social media, our Facebook and Twitter information, along with our webpage at weather.gov/lacrosse.